turned itself into. It's not even a demon. It's an abomination that would sicken even the denizens of the abyss. An abomination? Wait, farts are all his enemies? Really? Oh, that makes it way better. I thought it specifically didn't. That makes sense though, because otherwise it would be real hard to use. An abomination, you stupid succubus. I've received reports about your attempts to change your nature. Do you think your experiments are any less disgusting than mine? Besides, we reject shame. In the world wound, everything is in a constant flux, and it is glorious. Such a pity that it will not have a worthy chronicler, no matter the outcome. The brainless mortals will scribe down some boring account that could apply to any war. But this war is truly a story of grand metamorphosis. A flourishing land has become a wasteland. A mortal has become a swarm of insects, and a demon seeks to ingratiate herself with the Crusaders and flirt with the commander like a besotted shepherdess. I didn't. Archie hides her face in utter humiliation. Why are you so sure that I don't have that information already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. The defeat of foe lectures the victor on unreliable strategies for warfare. Typical. Why do you think I'll believe you? I swear no idea why that spell out of all other big AoEs does not affect your allies. So that's interesting. Because it's the logical thing to do. What motive do I have for concealing information that you could inevitably learn from the notes scattered around my laboratory? Not in full silence for a moment. Furthermore, I would very much like to see your face as enlightenment dawns. And weird. Weird. Ask your questions. Named the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. Am I supposed to like recognize where this guy's been before? Canobras. Oh. I thought I found like the dagger or whatever in Canobras, or was that in Dresden? They mentioned like a chisel or something. For a while, Sanchez says nothing, seeming to be carefully choosing his words. Stupidity and ignorance are at the very top of your list of failings. I'm ashamed to have been defeated by such a weak-minded creature. Or the books? I don't think I probably didn't explore well enough then. I'll simply give you the answer, but do not feel any sense of pride that you obtain it so easily. Up here you're wits enough to realize that it's no cause for pride, but for endless shame. Know this, I've been acquiring the hindering crystals on Midnight Fane, a shrine located deep under Dresden. That is still so status. What is it like to realize that the enemy has all his time been concealing in the bowels of your very own fortress? No bother answering, it was a rhetorical question. Midnight Fane, what is it? And how have the demons managed to hide it from me? Your naivete is worth lingering in this world. A surprisingly incomprehensible phenomenon. I regret that I will not be able to study it under laboratory conditions. Chittering laughter emerges from beneath Santa's hood. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there's a place where the abyss and the material plane meet. This is where Lady Aurelu opened one of her rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. That is where the hindering crystals are coming from. The rift leads to... I suppose I don't want to spoil the surprise, Vandal. You do so love surprises after all. Why didn't the demons attack Dresden from the inside given they had access? Such an attack will reveal the secrets of the Midnight Fane to the Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed the rest of the Sand so much during the battle of Dresden that he lost all courage. I'm sure you'll meet him in the Fane, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughing stock. However, sooner or later he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside. He is more afraid of Descari than you. But are than the hindering crystals. Special keys that can, with the appropriate handling and after tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was discovered and developed by the great Arella Warlesh, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those who have undergone it are called mythic demons, for their power truly deserves to be glorified in myth. Are you that eager to die? Why should I even answer your questions? Why stave off my final transition into blissful oblivion? Santir cocks his head to one side. I will answer you, but only out of my own curiosity. I want to see what intrigues a lowly creature such as yourself. Have you seen my underlings, my so-called students? But I ask you, and they hope to learn from me, buffoons. That's what they are, a pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them. Mindless fanatics and cultists, idiots besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them, or use them as test subjects, because as soon as one dies, two more sprout in their place. Santi's voice is drowned out by the locust furiously chirring. And the demons I'm a force to work with? They are unable to fulfill even the simplest of instructions. All their tiny minds can think about is how to chew one another to pieces. The Resand, Minago, Jerabeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I to work under these conditions? I'm surrounded by utter morons. My only ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths, but instead I have been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I have found myself at a dead end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in the unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware that my former masters could find me and exact retribution. I could hardly continue my work without my laboratory. Santa grows quiet for a moment. You've given me a way out, Vandal, a place where only peace awaits me, where I will have no students or masters' death. I'm tired. Who are you, Santirang? Santi makes it sound like it is not unlike a sigh. I'm a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, transformed myself like a larva, becoming a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lord Baphomet and Descari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the world wound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Arella Warlish. That is all that is permissible for you to know. I want to know more. How did you achieve this state?
There's something here.
I won't be telling you anything. I did not spend years conducting research, carrying out experiments, and studying forbidden texts just to give it all away to some vandal. The sacrifice I made, the impossible truths my mind has had to encompass, Descartes' philosophy, Baphomet's sophistry, Kashkal's riddles, the nebulous ravings of lesser-known demons such as Isyangna. You have probably never heard these names before. It's enough that you have managed to get your hands on my notes. They say there's no king's road to knowledge, but for vandals isn't so much as a dirt track. If you want to achieve what I have, then follow the path I have to take every single step. Do not ask him about this. There are paths of which it's best not to know. What this man has done is more frightening than anything I've seen, than anything I've done to others. I beg you, do not look into how Santir Wang fell. This knowledge is dangerous to your soul. What is it like being a swarm? It's impossible to explain to someone who has not made the same exalted journey. Endless bliss, endless splendor, endless solitude. Among the lower creatures, there's no one who can understand me now. What do you know about Arella Warlish? She is my mentor, although she has never given me the slightest recognition. It was she who invented the method for transforming demons using the hindering crystals. Admiration, envy, and hurt all vie for dominance of Santir's voice. She is the best of all humans and demons, a true scientist, pioneer, architect of the world wound. It is ironic that both of the Abyss's finest scientific minds were mortals once, isn't it? She's a true scientist. I wholeheartedly agree with every word the Storm says. Arella Warlish has been sentenced to death for her crimes. Rachel stares down Nenio, along with all her devoted followers. Me? On the same level for Arella Warlish? One of her devoted followers? Oh, what a lovely thing to say. Thank you. What can you tell me about Jirabeth? A troublesome gnat who thinks herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but she doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter, Hapsamira. Jerebet is known quantity and a negligible one at that. Why would it be evil to warn him about what Jerebet is doing? I don't understand that. So Kiryu doesn't kill. And if I kill him, the storm just goes to Jerebeth. And I don't want to kill you, it's not an evil option, meaning that like it doesn't imply any evil intent behind that. It's Jerebeth. I don't want to kill you, Santir. You're the sire of no concern to me, inferior being. My existence will end as soon as this dialogue satisfied my unexpected curiosity. Get out of my sight. Oh no, I will not be going anywhere. I've suffered too long, following orders handed down by idiots and overseeing imbeciles. I deserve peace. Farewell, Vandal. I would thank you if I hated you any less than my master. May Baphomet and Descari burn, and may you burn with them. Oh. No choice, huh?
Strike!
I guess if I had succeeded at that check, I could have spared him.
Desna, guide my hand!
After the administration of the blah blah blah, medium lords and office of the servants, Fane contains a rift through which abyssal armies have been supplemented in ranks and delivering the hindering crystals to the war wound. This threat must be eliminated. Let me check that book. I don't know if did I fail that because I'm bad, or did I fail that because I just didn't explore enough? There might be some book I just missed, I guess. Well. Also, get mark as its owner 3 slots for level 1 spells, 2 slots for level 2 spells, and 2 slots for level 3 spells. Oh. Rare spellcasting class with the highest cast roll, okay. What is this, a book I equip? Cool. Vast intelligence. Oh, it does not suck. Something. Oh, it makes me better for sure.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
I'm off!
Unlucky.
I do what I must.
A matching of focus with a tight fitting lid, the locust creature can sleep inside it, unafraid that the storm will disperse. I'm unafraid. To take the stand. Everybody. A hefty notebook in a thick leather cover, every inch of which has been nibbled on by insects. There are dark streaks of dried blood on the binding. Documents inside in small, precise handwriting are experiments of Santi Rang. The records mostly describe complex magical processes, the deciphering of which would take several days at least. But there are scattered passages written in less esoteric language. Telepathy, a dead end. I need a way to control the insects directly with my will alone, bypassing conscious thought entirely. Parasitism, symbiosis. The subject's skin is gradually ingested, replaced by the swarm. Result failure. How do I stop them from eating through tissue? What is flesh? What is a body part? Planting larvae in the fatty tissue under the effect of indecipherable. The test subject report pain when the hatched insect pierces through. The next step is to test it on myself. Gradual amputation of the left hand. Phalanx by phalanx. Focus on phantom pains. Success. The locusts take the form of the fingers. Only half of the fourth and half of the fifth fingers for now. The locusts are still not completely responsive to my will, but enough to be able to write this with my new hand. The next problem, the brain. Dispersing cognition, removing consciousness to the astral plane. The test subject retains awareness when locusts replace up to 2/3 of the brain. Trepanation, success, vision, unusual effect. Extremely itchy scalp. Interesting. I mean, psychotic, but it's interesting. The new guy, and there's a bloody candle, stopped me from sleeping again last night. He's trying to get to grips with the ritual before the more advanced students. We'll see how well he studies after I've chucked all his candles in the latrine. Yesterday we were loading crystals into the machine. Our teacher watched our every movement, and no wonder. None of us have successfully performed the transformation ritual without his oversight. The new boy opened his gob to say something about the Plagued One, but the Plagued One shut him up quickly. I think by sending one of his locusts under the new boy's skin, there's no time for chit-chat when you're working with the hindering crystals. They're worth as much as diamonds, and they're delivered here, straight from the abyss. Everything was going fine, except the person in charge of the ritual supplies turned out to be an idiot, like all the ones before him. He forgot to do the quality check on our prime ingredient. Crystals can vary in quality, and transformation requires flawless specimens. One time was lumpen, dull-looking crystal found its way into the machine. The machine broke down, and the subject was blown to pieces. The Plague One was raging. Once he'd calmed down and kicked the surrounding students out of the lab, we were down by 4. Pity we didn't lose more. I really should smother an extra few of them. So some might when I get the chance, but I'll get to that later. Sometimes I think that what we're trying to do here is pointless. You'd have to actually be Santir the Plagued One to remember all the details and nuances of the transformation ritual. It's bad enough having to check the crystals, never mind having to hold your mind all the correct proportions and the minute calibrations of the machines. So far, not one of even the advanced students has completed the transformation process successfully. The demons come out broken, mad or lame. Maybe I should sneak into the Plagued One's study again and read through his papers. Maybe I'll find something I can use as crib notes. I learned something. From both books, apparently. There's a compulsion of mind effect in the scripture. Before the saving throws, I guess distorted demons. Okay, that's not specific. Oh. Wait, everyone failed a perception check.
I sense something.
Oh.
Should we proceed? I'm gone.
So scared what harmless plants that grow in the abyss. One loving and recruiter seen from the wilderness of the demon world. Oh. Was this a secret passage? What if I didn't find it? Would Jerba just be like, oh, sucks to suck, I guess?
I finished here. Is there more?
A plant stands in a pot swaying gently, its vines and leaves strangely resembling charred human flesh. It slowly turns to you, crazed human eyes stare at you from the surface of the flower's bud. Beneath the pulsing plant tissue you can still make out the future of a face. There is a marrow, the chief of the ill-fated winter sun. Oh, man. Well, we're probably about to be in a fight here, I would assume. I think we read this too. An entomologist tool, a board dotted with pins for displaying insects.
I finished here. Is there more?
We do it my way.
That's convenient.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Balance Defender. When this builder this +3 also wields any shield, in the other hand, it grants the wielder an additional +3 bonus attack rolls with the sword. Oh my god, that's a great weapon, huh? For sale, this is like this is a +6 weapon. You discover Jerbet engrossed in a task. He's holding a locust between two delicate clothed fingers, one of the locusts that previously comprised Santi Rang, and he watches as he slowly pushes a needle into his body. The demon observes the locust convulsing with fascination. This will require a lot of work to preserve this beauty. See, using another living being in one way or another, that is the highest form of compassion possible for us demons. To coexist with others we like and to take pleasure in it is simply beyond our capabilities. Greetings, Crusader. Have you finished your business in the Ivory Sanctum? If so, I'm happy to answer your questions now. One of Baphomet's cultists ran from me, Zanedra. Do you know where I can find her? Zanedra is a crafty and shrewd liar. She has a hideout right under your nose, not far from Dresden. Search the temples of your good deities, search them carefully. One of them is larger than it looks. Tell me everything you know about the Hendering crystals and the ritual that is being used to enhance the demons. I can tell you a lot about that. I've gone through the ritual myself. When I return to the Abyss, I will destroy their memory. That feeling of incredible helplessness and pain. Horrifying pain. The crystal is not like an ordinary magic potion you may have encountered before. It changes demons' very essence. Their soul, if you like. It changes you entirely. But you're hardly interested in the trials and tribulations. Listen, the crystals are brought here directly from the Abyss, from the Midnight Isles, the realm of Lady Nocticula, with the permission and approval. Samira, the daughter of Lord Baphomet, oversees the shipments herself. Santir has always been in charge of the transformations, but he was not the one who devised the ritual or discovered the crystal's properties. The architect taught him that. She, Arella Warlish, is unbearably arrogant. She thinks that she has the right to push real demons around. So don't think that you've solved this problem for good. Sooner or later, Arelu will share the secrets of the ritual with another, and demons more powerful than you will inundate the lands of the world once more. Tell me about who you serve, who commands the demons' force in the Worldwound. Lord Ascari was the one who started the invasion. Arella Warless opened the Worldwound for him, and she expanded it for him. Later, she was joined by my master, Lord Baphomet, and now former master. Few people know that Lady Nocticula has been helping them. From the shadows is her wont, but commanding forces, battles, all that is beneath her, the notes of the Lords of the Abyss. Each of them has their archpriest. The Skari has his echo, literally a lesser incarnation of Skari himself. Baphomet's forces are led by the ruthless Semira, his daughter by blood. Each of the archpriests has a host of powerful beings at their command, such as myself, Minago, Derizond, and the captivating Xantir. You mustn't forget him. And then there is fully silent in your head for a moment. Then there is her, Arilla Vorlish, the architect of the World Wound, as she is called. Born a pitiful mortal, not a demon, not even reborn in death like Xantir. She stands apart from all others. She goes where she wants, talks to the archpriest as an equal, and sees everyone else as underlings. Nothing more. I'm not even sure if she obeys the echo of the Skari or if he obeys her. What do you know about Arilla Vorlish? Your head is filled with the harsh rattling sound. It seems that Jerbeth is angry. Arilla Vorlish. 100 years ago she was a human, a common eldritch sorcerer from Sarkoris. But Sarkoris did not care for arcane magic users. Druid shamans and priests ruled those lands, and they despised anyone who wielded magic in ways different to their own. The mages held in the greatest suspicion saw out their days in the prison known as the Threshold, and that is where Arella was held. From her cell, she appealed to Lord Ascari, and for some reason she saw something in a pathetic mortal plaything that was worthy of his attention. No one knows what they spoke of, but what they did, but Arella emerged from her prison cell utterly changed. She emerged when the earth all around was fracturing, and all of Galarian shuddered from the wound inflicted on it. Right there, within the walls of the Threshold, the world began to break open. Arella changed her very nature. She turned herself into a half-fiend. On her own, or with her lord's help, I don't know, her powers grew exponentially, and many of the Skari's generals surged through the wound into Galarian and saw her as a queen. Gutless losers, Arella was entirely unaffected by her fame. It was as if nothing could provoke her, not the hatred of her former people, not the fear and envy of the demons, and this is how she is to this day. She roams between the planes alone, pursuing her own ends. Arilla Vorlish, betrayer of humanity, architect of everything you see around you. Doctor said there's a place called the Midnight Fane directly below Dresden. What do you know about it? The Midnight Fane, of course, it was built in the bowels of the earth below Dresden, so deep underground that even the power of the mighty Sword of Valor cannot reach it. It is a chapel of 3 demon lords, the Skari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. All of the world wound is connected, fused with the abyss, but this place especially so. It contains a rift known as the Gates of Midnight. The chapel is protected against any invasion. All visitors from Midnight Isles go there. Minago, the Rezans, has built their nest there. I enjoy spending time there myself, until it became too unruly. This is like, feels very main questy, but at the same time, I feel like the main quest is probably the world wound, right? So she's a woman, and Kira doesn't kill if he doesn't have to, right? This is main quest, okay. Makes sense. I found everything I want to know. Goodbye, Jerbeth. The narrow shadow boasts about you. Doing business with you has been interesting, Crusader. Farewell. I am leaving for the abyss for a new patroness. Some place where Hapsimara's wrath cannot reach me. Perhaps one day the world will again be a place where I can continue my game, but perhaps not. Who knows? Don't I get to destroy the plant? I do. I don't. So? Oh. I think the plant might have been T-posing there. I never wanted this fate for you. There we go.
Close ranks.
What? What has happened? Is she mad because I destroyed the plant? I was gonna skip through the options real quick. I thought she might attack me if I destroy the plant. Also for addressing one of them is Larson looks. Wait, I'm confused. She doesn't say she's attacking me because I attacked the plant. She doesn't mention the plant at all. So, if we attack the plant, we get to kill her without me initiating the battle. Why the hell would I not do that? Isn't that just great for me? But it doesn't specify. Ask me a question. Oh, here. You did as you promised, Crusader, but you killed my Maribok for some reason. Silence reigns in your head for a time. She doesn't even want control of the Ivory Sanctum. I don't understand what the thing is there. When I've been in the other coaster, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go escape to the abyss. That's weird.
Retreat is not an option.
Surrender, or else!
Weird.
I will resist!
Don't hold back!
Oh. That's awkward. Whoops. My bad, everyone. That's my bad.
Kneel
Guys.
before me.
Prepare yourself!
I'm gone.
Interesting.
We do it my way.
I mean, that seems like the best of both worlds to me. No. I don't think what she randomly was like, no, now I get to have the Iris Sacrament. In the other response, she's like, oh, now I get to go to hide somewhere in the abyss by myself. Did you do all the button puzzle? No, I didn't.
I'm off.
Yet. Ooh.
I do what I must. Strike!
What?
Desna, guide my hand!
Too late for apologies.
Mere
Oh my
flesh wound.
god!
This one's mine.
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
prepared. I'm trusting you.
It's weird how the
I'm glad I was useful to
passive
you.
healing thing works, because I definitely had it before I rested / before I went outside. But now like it's like I permanently lost it or something.
Anything new? What a discovery.
I'm gone.
Please, allow me. I finished here. Is there more? I finished here. Is there more? I sense something.
Oh my god, these people are sick in the head.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
We do it my way.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Oh,
You're irrelevant.
oh, that's not what to do.
Press the attack.
46 AC, huh? I feel like I'm about to be in a little bit of danger here. For now, I will do it to melee too.
Make your peace.
You should have run!
Okay, well, let's. That's business for you, I guess.
Retreat is not an option.
I will resist!
Come on, please, Kiryu.
This will hurt.
Kill this guy. Okay, so if I push the button again... Oh, I can't push the button again. I was thinking maybe it would like progressively get harder and harder or something.
Help me sway from my path.
I may be a gel, but I'm not a island.
Follow if you dare.
Not sure what the point of that button was, if I'm being completely honest.
No time for debates.
Prepare yourself.
Come on! Jesus Christ! Jesus.
I'm off.
I hear something glittering like treasure.
You called? I will follow my dream. I finished here. Is there more?
This trophy shield once belonged to an unknown paladin of Eomade. It has several holes and is partially covered in rust, but it still radiates the holy aura of its previous owner. The Curse of the Abyss persists in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. Oh, okay. Armor of fallen paladin, the ones gleaming, symbols of good deities have been defaced and befouled. Portals of Crusaders who switch to the demon's side, the paintings are lying in this rain, many of them are damaged. We're getting a lot of these here for some reason. There's no body, no weight, no scent, no sound. 5 transparent fingers squeezed the tree. A group of 6 came before grasping at its treasure. Only half of them left the place alive. 5, 6, 3? Hold on!
I do what I must.
The struggles never cease. I finished here. Is there more? I will prove my worth.
Are we ready to move out? We'll make things right.
I am never wrong. This will be quick.
No blade, no magical, and my eternal vigil. Are you sure about that, man?
Desna, guide my hand!
Well, that's technically an arrow, so far not wrong. These are technically beaks. That's a spell, unfortunately. These are fists.
Don't hold back.
It did a dazzling display,
Kneel
really?
before me.
Oh, it worked.
I'm gone.
Scorching ray.
We do it my way.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Make your peace.
This one's mine.
I don't have to remount. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I am your end.
Oh, that's a trap! That's a trap!
Press the attack. Your orders, Commander.
I guess we can spend a heal on
You
this
are my
myth.
favorite aide.
You are my sunshine,
defend
my
my
only
dream.
sunshine. Hi. It's we gotta pet the dog a little bit. Bring it. Third time.
I will resist!
Strike.
Oh man, carry you. Is the AI on this dude's bugged? Because it used smite. I think it used smite good on Obrig, but then it attacks me, and that's not the first time it's done that. Like I feel like it smites a random target, and then it just like
Retreat is not an option. Huh.
attacks whatever too.
Prepare yourself!
They keep doing that. Yeah, but that feels like a weird bug, though. You know what I mean?
Follow if you dare.
It feels like
I'll
something that
take
should be
care of
like
it.
pretty easy to program.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
I'm always ready.
I have to like disable this here, maybe. Oh! What? What?
I'm off.
Okay, that was not the button to disable the trap.
You require my counsel.
That was not the disable the trap button.
Should we proceed?
Or shall I
Decide already.
proceed?
We should move.
I'm prepared.
Oh no. Let's spawn where it normally spawns. No. Oh, she's dead.
Kneel before me.
I don't know. You know what to do. Nope. Oh, I tried to overrun.
You should have run!
Desna, guide my hand!
Okay, let's move back a little bit.
This one's mine.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Yeah, fine, fine. Did that guy say something special, or?
I do what I must.
I've activated a bunch of symbols, but I don't know what they do. Alpha! What? I may be fragile, but I am not the fragile.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't even loot them.
Make your peace.
That's when I expect the altar. I
This
may
will
be
hurt.
fragile, but I'm not fragile. Watching some narration farmer on YouTube, and sometimes behind the voiceover you can hear him talking to his kids in narration. I swear he says the same crap to them that you do to your dogs. Who have you been watching? I wish I had a giant boulder summoning button. Yeah, that would be pretty nice, huh? Very convenient.
Press the attack.
But I do treat my dogs like my children. I do pretend that I push them out through my womb.
I will resist!
A boulder summoning button.
Don't hold back!
My name I just came up unrecommended. Well, my eye was fucked and I couldn't really do anything but lay down. Is your eye hole better now?
Retreat is not an option.
I mean, eye pain is pretty awful, honestly.
Prepare yourself! I shall not be swayed from my
Open to
path.
ideas.
Almost out of system level, right? Nice. That was licensed to was a killer, yeah. Light Shield of Cursed Allegiances. This possible actually emanates a cursed aura. Whenever an ally adjacent to the shield's wielder is attacked, the enemy must pass a will saving throw against this curse or suffer a minus 3 penalty on the next attack roll. Okay.
My skills are absolute.
There's no shot you're supposed to stand on this thing and the ones in the other rooms, right? Oh no, there's a thing right there, gotcha. That would be crazy.
I finished here. Is there more?
I'm gone. I am never wrong.
Speak with
Hey,
your
I
actions.
just met
Allow
you. Maybe that is a puzzle. Maybe you need to go to the other ones in the other room too. I mean, we have a couple of these we haven't solved yet. 6, 5, 6, 3. It can't be that. So 5, but it could be
Anything
just
new?
6, 3.
Tell me, and I'll do it.
Oh yeah. Did you see the Twitch bot meme at the moment? No, what is the Twitch bot meme?
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is
Yes,
so
what?
diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Apparently all lurks aren't counted unless they say something in chat. I saw that on livestream fail, but some of the comments made it seem like that probably wasn't the case. Oh wait, this is a 5, right?
This condition is irrational. I think I can push through this. You require my unbiased opinion?
Wait, what happened? Why did she get a crippling wound? Awesome streamer asked lurkers to say something in chat and reviewers jumped to around it. Yeah, but there was a comment in that thread that the top comment I read said the top comment said now what's happening in this clip. She farmed this clip during the end of the starting part of her stream, while in just chatting, her CCV kept rising until she switched to gaming. And right after the end of the clip, her CCV dropped from 900 to 900, blah blah blah. Like you see the clip, the pre-roll off timer is at 59:39, meaning she played ads 21 seconds before the clip started. There's been a documented effect of ads playing, reducing the CCV for a couple of minutes for over a year now. Oh, and I guess she did it twice. At least his comment seems to believe that this is not the case. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like the way Twitch deals with viewers can be a bit weird. But I don't know how often it's like updates and stuff.
We must stop this war. There is no hope, only us. The gods have abandoned.
There are the times
What was I saying
where
just now? Wanna play together?
there are the times where I'm like in a chat and I'm saying something and I see other people saying stuff, but then this says like, oh, 2 viewers or whatever, but then I see like 4 people chatting. Also having to move the MP. I'm not doing that, Go. I refuse to do that. Thoughts on moving the main?
Yes.
I think some VTuber counted her useless and compared it to her current viewers and it was like 200 off. Her manager counted. I agree, fuck the main. Yeah, hell yeah. But I think you can be in. I think you can be in chat without being in the stream. And I also wonder how Twitch channels being paused while being on the page. I will not be. Well, you're not the main, Jace. I mean, I feel like the biggest compelling evidence. The thing this guy said at the start was that he basically points out that like he points out that the vast majority of Twitch viewers don't chat, right? Like 99% of people don't chat. For every person in my stream chatting right now, there's probably at least 7 people not chatting, right? Generally speaking, if you have like 100 viewers, you probably have like 70 people that are not chatting, or at least like 50 that will never say a single word in your stream, right? And if Twitch had a problem where they weren't showing lurkers, then the chat numbers, then like the viewer numbers would be crazy, right? And we're saying that like Lyric doesn't have 20,000 viewers; he has like 60,000 viewers, something, right? Which would be crazy. For me, I might say something for a couple of minutes, and nothing for the next couple of hours. Yeah. But the point is like, if Twitch weren't showing lurkers correctly, which I guess is theoretically possible, but if they weren't showing lurkers, then people's viewership numbers would be insane, right? Like everyone's numbers would be insane. Lyric would have like at least 50% of more viewers minimum, right? Lyric would have like if we go from like 20,000 to like 40,000 viewers, right? I would go from like 10 to like 20, which would be crazy. So I mean, I guess it's possible, but I would assume that chick is either clip farming or she or it's just like a random thing.
I'm always open to ideas.
Okay, what do I do here? I don't understand. I must be missing something, some part of this puzzle. A group of 6 came before grasping at his treasure. Only half of them left the place alive. For example, the only first 2 can be seen a 6-pointed star and a triangle. This is the one we did, I think, right? 3 changes places with 4. Turn the star to nothing and behold a star in darkness, but a different one. This was more fun when I was perma-healing. How am I supposed to know which puzzle relates to which one of these things? I don't understand.
Anything new?
So why is she slow?
I agree.
Hello? Is it medium encumbrance?
Let's
Nope.
explore.
I'll take care of it.
We're all why are we all walking? Hello? I had this bug before, I don't know what causes it.
My skills are...
Hey guys, let's see if Twitch is bugged with lurkers. Everyone that's lurking, can you donate 10 subs real quick?
My skills are absolute.
Did I push? Is there like a walk button? Why are they doing this? Wrath of the Righteous. Characters stuck walking. Are they stealthed? No.
Now we are making a mystery of ourselves.
But nope, it's not inventory. Oh wait, it is inventory. Why did it just happen then? Did I loot that much in this one room? Oh, that probably explains it. I thought it showed up on your thing if you were encumbered. Oh.
It's time to act.
I had a bug with this before where it wasn't inventory, but I guess
I shall not be swayed from my
that
path.
makes sense.
I'm always ready.
I feel like this. I don't like this. These puzzles. These seem really bad to me. I don't know which note is related to which thing. I've done one of these, but I have like 4 notes. I don't know. I don't like this. Is it the same everywhere? Maybe 6 point to start triangle.
Are we ready to move out? This condition is irrational.
Please help
A
me.
mere flesh wound.
Vision blurring, legs are shaking. Peculiar. I think I can push through this.
I fear I've been wounded.
I still got it. To surrender.
The struggles never cease.
Do you want to know what it starts with?
Ouch!
Please help me.
A mere flesh wound.
The end.
I fear I've been wounded.
I still got it.
I refuse to surrender.
Please
Mere
help
flesh
me.
wound.
What?
To
Why are they not dying? Shouldn't they be dying?
I
Fear
still
I've been
got it.
wounded.
I refuse to surrender.
Please help
A
me.
mere flesh wound.
To the end.
Oh, there we go,
I
finally.
fear I've been
got it.
wounded. Please
mere
help me.
flesh wound.
What? Last time? No, they don't have the last time mythic bitch.
I
Fear
still
I've been
got it.
wounded.
We should move.
We'll make things right. You are my favorite aid.
Access. Yes.
You're a good person. I like you.
Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes.
Okay. We have 4 of these notes. We have 4 of these notes. We have 4 of these notes. I think we did this one, but I don't know if it's the same one for all of them. Three changes places with 4. Turn the star to nothing and behold a star in the darkness, but a different one. 3
I'm
changes places
always
with
ready.
4.
This condition is irrational. I think I can push through this.
I fear I've been wounded.
Vision
still
blurring,
got it to
legs are
surrender.
shaking. Peculiar.
But I don't even know. Maybe I fucked it up because I wasn't standing on the thing with Kiri even.
Your orders, Commander.
Five transparent fingers squeezed a tree. A group of 6 came before grasping the treasure. Only half of them left the place alive. The 5 and 6 and 3, right? Or is it nothing? 5, 6, 3. No.
This condition is irrational.
Oh. No, that's okay. So not about this. This circle glows every time it fails through. It might be a hint, or it's just the middle that always glows. As I can see on the other ones.
This will be quick!
When aware of this element is under a rage effect or rage effects bonus to the melee attack rolls, melee damage thrown, weapons damage rolls, and melee sense increase by 1. Where this bracers confirms a critical hit, the enemy must pass it for the save or become vulnerable to piercing damage for 2 rounds. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Almighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh, rising up above all minotaurs. His head, with the visage of a goat, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders and raiments are emblazoned with great runes telling of his wisdom and might. In his hands he wields Isergal, his death-bringer scarlet glaive. Its dark blade cleaves and torments those who cling to false virtues, or grovel before gods. Hail Baphomet! Hail Lord of Beasts of Golarion and Lords of Labyrinths! Hail is the signs of Baphomet, the mighty host uncountable in number. I speak the truth, bow down before your Lord and Master, let his will lead ye. Worship at his feet, and ye shall receive what ye desire. What? The diary contains only one entry at the very first page. Oh wait, no, my stuff isn't sorted, right? So it's not necessarily at this stuff. Why, man? Why do you say you can do it when you can't? So trapping arrows healing people.
Retreat is not an
great.
option.
I will resist!
I was afraid.
Strike!
Oh my god, it's Gaia healing, and what do I do about this?
Kneel before me.
Prepare yourself!
Or run out of the room, I guess.
A mere flesh wound.
If I can't come now, we'll run away.
You should have run!
Oh, he only healed partially. That's great news.
This one's mine. Ha!
Okay, Aura Shale.
Desna, guide my hand!
I think that's gonna be a runaway, probably. I mean, it's at 50%.
I still got it.
I can't kill him for 50%, there's no way. Okay. I may be Rogel, but I'm not Rogel. Are you coming, man?
I won't let you hurt my friends.
But is he not leaving this room? Oh, probably, okay. That's fair. Oh, can it not fit through the door? Is that the problem?
There was a flaw in our tactics.
Oh no, I can't come out here. I think he's still standing in the area though.
Make your peace.
This will hurt!
Ba Riti. Aret Ti Go.
Oh my god, Aubrey, please, man.
I will resist.
Of course, right before I hasted to, or right after I hasted to.
Don't hold back!
Oh my god, he's still standing in the fucking thing, man. Okay.
Strike! You should have run!
That's a cool trap idea, I like that.
Aret Ti Go.
So, I guess that was an attack opportunity that happened there.
Prepare yourself.
This will hurt!
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm gone.
I'm still not sure what the point of these pressure plates are, but I guess I'll find out eventually. The remains of the Minotaur have been carefully dismembered and carved with profane runes similar to our ritual sacrifice. Oh, we can try studying on them here and running to the ones in the lab, I guess.
I'll take care of it.
I think they were in the lab at least. It was open, the secret room. Wait, so are you saying I have to like stand on them and put the code in, and that's why it opened? I feel like I haven't used them, but let me make sure I've exported everything here, because there's 4 puzzles. First of all, not sure what this was supposed to do. Well, these 4 puzzles, I've solved 2, and I know where one is, but that means I'm missing one, right?
It's time to act!
Let's open the room with the remains of the Ghost Minotaur. But I had to do the
I'm
door
off.
puzzle for that. The button puzzle.
I sense something. I'm glad I was useful to you.
I do what I must. We do it my way.
I can't alter my inventory right now, so I just gotta. This room gets a rare plus for my boss against confusion of fair effects. If the wearer fails to saving throw against such effect, the effect ends the wearer. After effect ender is plus 2 bonus on saving throws and plus bonus on damage rolls. Oh, that's pretty good. This damage cloak can now be worn only as a cloak and only by non-evil aligned creature. If this cloak is worn by a character with no levels in duelist class, such as a character with precise strike, the cloak is worn. What? If this level is worn by a character with no levels in duelist class, such character will get the precise strike ability. Okay. If this cloak is worn by duelist, she gets a plus 4 bonus attack rolls while parrying. Her precise strike ability now adds plus 1.4% on her duelist level. As a sacred nimbus spell, 3 times per day as 9th level cleric. Precise strike, a duelist gains one ability to strike precisely with a light or one-handed piercing weapon, adding a quarter of her level as a bonus to her damage. Yeah. I think I'm gonna use it salt. Is a light piercing weapon? No. Sacred Nimbus. Uh. Do 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 do. Let me see here. Alright. Oh wait. I'm off. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't this where the last... No, it's here, I think. How are we supposed to know that this is like main quests? Or is like everything our main quests? I guess all this is main quests? Okay, well, all my people are hurt.
You're a good person. I like you.
We have no access to AoE healing, so just regular healing.
Access. Yes. Esmo. Access.
You are my favorite aide. Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes. Esmo. Access. Yes.
Alright, so triangle upside down 5-pointer star, squares and circles. Triangle, upside down 5-pointer star, square, circle. Okay, perfect. Oh, that just opens that. What about this door? Oh. Looks like I got here just in time for some Irish sanction fund. Oh yeah, for sure. 100% dual is, yeah. Definitely haven't explored the entire area. Not me, no. Absolutely not. Do it again.
I do what I must.
Oh, I mean, you heard him. You heard him, man.
I'm gone.
I still feel like those pressure plates are supposed to be used for something, but I guess I've explored the entire map, so can't see what it will possibly be. What are you up to today, Dualius? I told you. Yeah, but what you said doesn't make any sense. I stepped on both the plates, nothing happened. That's what I'm saying. The fourth land of Yath Watch is besieged by an enemy. And also, why would they let me still step on the pleasure plates? A young Hell Knight by the name of Yaker and Kelly has arrived in Dresden for an official meeting with the commander. The commander came across the notes of Santi Rang. The experiments they describe are horrible, inhuman, and intriguing. Santi used to be submitting himself and his victim to metamorphosis in an attempt to become a living swarm united by a single conscience. The commander can repeat the experiments, but at a very high cost. He will have to expose numerous mortals to painful vivisection, not to mention the fact that the commander himself will be subject to unbearable suffering. Know that the horror of the procedure will turn many crusaders away from their leader. Furthermore, there is no certain reward for such a venture, apart from a better understanding of insects, nature, and moderate yet questionable gain in power. The knowledge gleaned from the experiments outcome will have no practical value, not yet at least. Omelette innovation. Wait, hold up a second. There's an interesting trophy on the quarry that the commander captured in Diver Sanctum, a clutch of woundworm eggs. It is common knowledge that such dragons, as a rule, are malicious by nature, so nobody wants to hang around for evil creatures to be born. The little cook says over to make a giant omelette such as never been tasted before. A feast for all dressed. What the hell? This is an interesting trophy among the quarry. Okay, this is a clutch of worm eggs. It's common knowledge that such dragons as rule malicious by nature, so nobody will hang around for evil creatures to be born. For druids, threat to relieve the crusader of this perilous treasure and take the eggs into their care. Answer the question on whether druids would condition the young dragons to be kind creatures that shun violence and do not eat mortals alive. A druid evasively replied that he and his companions should not go in the way of nature. Old dragon units. I guess we're doing this one when we can. Like some mega bonk. Oh, nice. You just weren't paying attention when it happened. Okay, that's fair. Dantier, yeah, he seems like a nice fellow. I tried to spare him, but he was like, no, just kill me. And I played Vampire Story, so I don't know how that frame of reference, but so far it's not too bad. It feels like a little Risk of Rain too, but less deep. Definitely meta as far as the tomes go, so the unlock pool can feel a little diluted at times. It was pretty grindy for unlocks, and the final boss are trash so far. I mean, it's just a time waster, right? It's literally just like an addictive, like, turn brain off, run around, see numbers go bigger game, right? How did they get to assault me when my army haven't regained their movement yet even? That doesn't seem very fair. I think I need to teleport back home because my dudes are exhausted. Well, actually, before next rest, I teleport back home. So let's see if we can go anywhere, like to this makeshift lab, maybe. I didn't find anything sent here about his relation or his about his hidey hole, though, right? Or where he came from. I didn't see that in any of the notes. I don't know how I'm supposed to know where he came from. Over that, just seeing what sort of bonkers build he can put together, yeah. I used to play Vampire Survivors on my phone, but I usually play phone games as my poop games, and a round of Vampire Survivors is 30 minutes long, so that was not ideal. Oh, it's Drow Lady, I think. Oh no, this is the guy that hates Drow Lady, I think, right? Before you exhausted and seated on the ground is none other than Thorn. He looks up at you in surprise. Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It appears my luck hasn't run out just yet. May I ask for your help? You notice a sizable amount of blood pooled by his legs. The belt is tied around one leg below the knee. That doesn't appear to have stopped the bleeding. Assess Thorn's wounds. Thorn has lost a lot of blood, judging by the pool around his boot. He should have collapsed into unconscious long ago. He must be truly a resilient fighter. So much blood, he should have lost all strength and glass by now. How odd. Is he really that strong? Perception. Thorn's strength has failed him at the worst possible time. He has stopped to rest in the middle of an open area, where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction, and anyone approaching him will likewise be in danger. What are you doing here? I was tracking Kaelisa and found her lair not far from here. Again we fought, and again she was able to wound me. He's following my trail here as we speak. Approach Thorn and help him. Halt, soldier! An elf seems to have leapt out of thin air, her commanding shout hitting your ears. It's a trap! Thorn is an assassin of the Winter Council! Grabbing his weapon, Thorn shouts out forcefully, "Watch out! She's stronger and deadlier than she looks! Slay her before she kills us both!" Christ, I need more water. Wait, Logan, there's two dogs there, but none of them are Logan. I'll back in 1 second. Over that. Right. A trap? What are you talking about? His wound is just for show. He's unharmed and full strength. His goal is to lure you in so his cronies can attack you. I bet they're hiding nearby, waiting for the right moment. Elisa surveys the seemingly barren landscape suspiciously. Lord chuckles coldly. An ambush who's lying to us, her or our own eyes? Wasn't the point of the perception roll to spot stuff like this? Isn't that why you do perception rolls usually in tabletop games? Why would Thorn want to kill me? He's a cold-blooded assassin sent by the Winter Council. That cabal of scumbags dispatched him for whenever it needs an inconvenient truth covered up. As for anyone unlucky enough to learn such truths that might sully our people's good name, well, he washed it all away with their blood. Thorn mutters his face scrunched up in contempt. A little lie. Will you ever tire of deceit, accursed wretch? Why did you decide to intervene? You spare me. Let's say I'm repaying my debt. She just only looked. Or do you think that, since I'm a drow, I don't know the meaning of honor? I mean, we did a roll for her before, and the result was that she isn't lying to me, right? So, I believe Kalisa Thorn, your reception ends here. There we go. Please, Nenio, win initiative. Thorn rises to his feet. His movement makes it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a ruse. That is a shame. If you just believed me, this would have been over more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates will grant you an easy death now. Not hiding his contempt, Thorn nods in the direction of the dark elves that have appeared out of the shadows. Thorn, have you gone mad?
Any bags? No.
Hello Endaline, it's me, your favorite sub and modcast Hugh7. I just came to tell you to have a good stream and good numbers. I really like numbers. I also like it when we play GeoGuessr on stream. Maybe we should do that again sometime. Here have some numbers. So the voice says it funny. 777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777. Evans. Hell, thank you so much, Catcher, for 68 Monterey Notes, Postriano, Macallo, Monado, and Potado. Welcome back to bag and all for incredible emoji conies. Only 1 month until the funniest number ever. What is that? 69? It feels like it said 7 way more times than you wrote it. I think it was saying 7 for like an hour and a half there, but I was tasked with keeping the secrets Kalista discovered from getting out. Knowing your reputation, I was certain that you would otherwise have unearthed them in short order. Therefore, I had no choice but to do this. No one is to blame for this, it's just the way things turn out. It always sounds longer, yeah, it sounded insane. Is this guy stupid? Like, this guy knows what I'm capable of, right? He actually thinks he can win this? I took a fortress from the Demon Lords. This guy thinks he's more powerful than the Demon Lords? I mean, maybe he is. I guess I'll find out. Who do you really serve? Forest voices full of pride. I serve my people and no one else. Being an elf is not just a privilege, it's an obligation that I bear with honor, no matter how heavily it may weigh on me at times. Lisa's words are cold and biting. Liar, you are a pack of unscrupulous scumbags, a clique of Self-righteous schemers, in order to protect their lives, you murder the innocent. Then you hide behind words like duty. Look how it's been like 20 years of funny TTS and they still didn't make a way to make him speak funny without having to spam numbers at the end. Oh, is that why his voice was weird the entire time? Oh, I thought you said that you wanted the sevens to be fun. I was like, oh, I wonder how he did that. That's interesting. So what does that mean? Does that mean that when you do text to speech, it's it's pre-compiled then, right? Like, in my for some reason in my head, I was assuming that the thing would read out each word individually, but it doesn't. It compiles the entire sentence, then it reads all of it based on like what it compiled. That's interesting. Makes sense though. I don't know why I thought it would work otherwise. How do you ally yourself with the drow? Are you a demon worshipper? If you don't for some reason, that's interesting. His voice trembles tragically. I did not seek this perverted alliance. It was inevitable. These extreme circumstances forced me to end your life. And Amora, I also sought your death, so joining forces was mutually beneficial. If things were different, I would be the first to rise up against her, but it just so happens that you have suddenly become a greater threat to my nation than she is. Pronunciation, I don't know what the correct word for it, but yeah. I think the correct word is... This is scowling her tone acerbic. The Winter Council believes that honor is the perfect shield against any accusation of ignominious acts. Why did you ask for my help in your hunt for Kaelitha? I would have preferred not to have involved you in this matter and to put her to death myself. Then I wouldn't have had to kill you as well. Thorn sighs quietly, but after my first clash with Kaelitha, whereas I didn't have the strength, thus, I decided to use you instead. I provided some motivation. I set up those skirmishes with the drow so that my words would seem more plausible. I regret that I had to stoop to such baseness, but even more, I regret that it was unsuccessful. Can't we talk this out? Shaking his head, Thorn says in a quiet voice, I'm afraid not, Commander. We can't. You'll pay for your deception, elf. Thorn addresses you in a calm, somewhat sorrowful manner. I'm sorry for having to do this, believe me. I take no pleasure in carrying out this order. But circumstances are stronger than our desires.
Ah, test of my
Please,
abilities.
Nenio. Please. Okay. Not the worst initiative. I didn't heal up before this, though, because I was anticipating a battle, but... There's a Magus going and a Fencer. I'm just gonna delay. Alright everyone, let's do this. Tsunami! Oh man, that's funny. This says I was 16 Hunter, Forester. Why in the... Pretty sure an enemy just went off the map, but... Why in the world does this guy think he can fight me? In what universe does he feel like he is my equal? Oh, they gave me the mount action, that's interesting. Alright. Oh, GG, have fun. Okay, these guys are violently incompetent.
Are, T, go.
Desna, guide my hand.
I don't know why these guys thought they could win this, but...
Ane, U, Efna.
Don't hold back!
Oh, here, that guy comes running back. Oh, yeah.
Make your peace.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. He's standing over there or something? Oh no. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Strike!
I thought I bugged the game for a second there.
I will resist.
Even in the face of death, Ford maintains his melancholic tranquility. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threads of nobility that weave my race into a single, glorious nation. Well, is I do not die in vain. Whose orders are you following? He just smiles sadly. You think that, since I'm at death's door, I will reveal the secrets of my superiors? You're mistaken. I and others like me know how to make our hearts stop beating before any treacherous words can spill from our mouths. I will remain loyal till the end. Aren't you ashamed of what you did? You wouldn't understand. You're not of my people. Rest in peace. Rachel suddenly gives Ford a quick salute. Upon meeting your gaze, he calmly explains, He may have been an enemy, but I have to recognize his commitment to duty. He is a good soldier. Ford closes his eyes and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving and the fingers he had wrapped around his weapon go limp. There's a deep bitterness in Kalista's voice. He even managed to die gracefully despite being a complete scoundrel. And I finally get an explanation as to what just happened. Thor wasn't a dark hunter, he was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organization. It wants me dead because I've learned of a very dark secret. That's why they sent Thor to kill me, and everyone I could potentially have told about it. Meaning you, soldier. Tell me about yourself, the whole truth. With a rare sigh, she says in a hollow voice, I was born in Keonin, in the blessed forest of the elves. I was different back then, pure and noble, but no matter how beautiful and fair Keonin was, it had its share of injustice, cruelty, and crimes committed with impunity, and I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Callistra. By night we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Could there have been any mistakes? Liars. So, for if you just take her at face value here, if the worst possible interpretation is people that just tell a lie. Like you're like, hey, what did you have for breakfast? And I'm like, an apple, and that's like, that's an excuse to murder me, I guess, or punish me. Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hands of the priestess of the Skari by the name of Anemora. That monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust, and we were unmasked as criminal outcasts. We were wanted and had nowhere to turn. The only option was to bend the knee to Anemora, who promised us protection. I was the only one who refused, but I was captured and taken by force. Then, under Anemora's watchful eye, our apprenticeship began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite. Myself included, I did them too. At first, I was controlled by magic, then they broke me, and the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one. But then finally, it embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I'd become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap, let the world know about the dark fate. But Anemora's hunters, my former comrades, they came for me, and they weren't the only ones, as it turned out. Tell me more about Anemora. She's a true drow, one who was never a normal elf, and even among drow she's a dangerous monster. The deadliest of the Scary servants fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures, and her mind, I've learned the dangers of her guile firsthand. The Winter Council, what sort of organization is it? The Winter Council is a legend, but the few doubt its existence. It's said to be a clique of influential elves of Keonin, a mysterious group that watches over the interests of elven kind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail. No tool is excessive for them if their reputation and honor of the elven nations are at stake. When I decided to tell the world the truth about the Dark Fate, the bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Winter Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with the ignoble drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide this dangerous truth and destroy everyone who knows it. What's the Dark Fate? It's been assumed since time immemorial that the drow are either a degenerate branch of our kind or an abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. But the truth is that the chasm between elves and the drow is much smaller than one might think. Any elf can become a drow, absolutely anyone. Whenever an elf commits unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, it may one day transform. The Dark Fate is the state of a soul of an unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a drow, both in appearance and spirit, and thus they become a drow. Elisa smiles mirthlessly. Her face shows the immense fatigue of the months of wandering, fighting for survival. Such cruel irony. The elves were trying desperately to convince everyone that they have nothing to do with the drow, and a most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out that the distance between a normal elf and a drow is but a single step. Oh, okay, so they're saying that if an elf commits enough crime and evil, their skin turns dark. Alright, yeah, that sounds like a completely reasonable thing that you should just be a thing in a fantasy setting. Yeah, sure, why not? I see, so what now? Now I ask one last favor of you. I still have friends left in Keonin, real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Nara, to the leader of the border defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to, since I won't have the chance to speak this truth myself. Because you will have to end my life now, soldier. Listen to you calmly, verily. There's neither threat nor fear in your words, only a plea for an acceptance of the inevitable. There's no account you can't just commit so many crimes you turn dark. Well, elves being in Pathfinder is no longer can, or dark elves being in Pathfinder is no longer can, right? So, yeah. They're like implications are insane. I don't know why they would think that's like a good thing. Maybe my mythic powers can return you to the path of light. Your curse can't be irreversible. There are cavern elves, yeah, but I don't think cavern elves are like they're not like drow, right? They're not like ruled by super evil gods or whatever. Like Lolth? I don't actually know though. I just assumed they were just like elves.